Good morning, friends. How are you today? Well, I am in South Carolina near the border of north-south, waiting for them to complete my unloading. The gates opened at 4:45 this morning, and I was third truck in line, so I was back in a door by 5 a.m. and my appointment was at 6, so I went and laid down, so I'm pretty sure they started at 6 o'clock, and it's now 5 minutes after 10. Now, the good thing about sleeping at a shipper-receiver is when I came in last night, of course, I put myself in the sleeper because when I went to bed, I put myself in the sleeper. I'm always off duty for a little while doing my post-trip and all of that, but my clock didn't get started. You know, when I pulled through the gates and just made my way through the yard. So I have a full clock, so to speak, when I leave from here. So that's the benefit. If I had parked conveniently, meaning if I wanted the benefits of a truck stop, it was 8 miles away. So when I left that truck stop, you know, whatever, at 5 a.m., my clock would have started, and my 14 would be chewing away right now at my allowable drive hours for the day. So, something to think about. Some people don't like to sleep at shippers and receivers, and I absolutely prefer to do it that way. But I pre-trip too, so, you know, I plan. So if I know that I'm going to do that because they have overnight parking, then I will, along my route, make time for me to take a shower, stop, and get whatever I need to get. You know, if I need more water in my 5-gallon water thing, if whatever, I make sure to get it, and so that I can have a full clock, hopefully, when I'm unloaded or loaded, whatever it may be, and ready to roll. So, but I wanted to share something with you. So I got here last night. I positioned myself so I'd be like one of the first trucks to be able to get to the gate, and so I did that. And throughout the night I woke up and I kept looking for some truck to come up and park me in, and it didn't happen and didn't happen. And then I'm taking all of my like sunshades down, which I use for privacy and insulation when I'm sleeping or waiting. A truck pulls up right in front of me and parks, and then he commences to start washing his windows and mirrors, and in the meantime I have my dome light on and I'm getting situated, and I finally honk at him and say, you know, like, I'm going to the gate. So he backs up like 5 feet, which doesn't help me at all because he's got me completely blocked in, and then drives to the gate in front of me. Whatever, you know. But the part that I wanted to show you was, you know, when you're parked on a slant or an angle, you know, rest areas, wherever it may be, and whatever way your exit is, the truck that's next to you, well, that jackhole that was to my left, because I had to go left to get out of my parking spot, was probably 8 feet too far into the drive lane. And the driveway, once you get out of your spot, the driveway at the customers was quite narrow. It was like a normal driveway. So as I'm pulling forward behind the truck that snuck in, I kept going and going because my trailer was not going to clear his hood. And I thought, well, I have two options here. One, go wake him up like I should because he doesn't know how to park, or he was too tired, exhausted, whatever. It happens, I get it, but now you're causing problems for me. Or two, make a wide turn. So I went for option 2. Now, when I was surveying the area, I noticed that other trucks had driven onto the grass there before the fence line. I also also noticed that it was red mud. And it was cold overnight, but still mud. And the South is known for soft soil, that sort of thing. So I went slow and easy. My right tire went off the driveway, which I expected. Went into the grooves of the other truck and started spinning. So for a moment there, I thought I was stuck. Like, have to get a tow truck stuck. But luckily, I had my whole left side of the truck and trailer, sorry about that focus, on pavement yet. So I was able to give it a little bit of fuel on the throttle and make my turn successfully, meaning get out of the mud and clear the trailer and get up to the gate. But there's some residual marks left. Let me show you what that is. So we'll get out of the truck. Still got a red light. So you'll see right here. Yeah, good times. And then, you see that? On my deer guard? So let me get back in the truck where it's quieter. And then I will talk again. So, yes, so you can tell I went off-roading. My right tire is jam-packed with that red mud. It's in the rim or hubcap, whatever you call it. And I went pretty low into the ground because my bottom of my deer guard also suffered the red mud. So I didn't get a tow. There was no damage. You know, obviously it's a necessity for trucks to do that from time to time because there was previous tracks, previous grooves. It was well worn. So I didn't feel like there was property damage. I mean, it is what it is. They obviously have seen this before at the company. If I had created something new and different, I would certainly notify the client or the customer. But that wasn't the case in this situation. But remember that when you go to make a move like that, that you have to think, well, A, what are your options? And weigh your options, right? I've seen some really bad things happen when a truck driver wakes up another truck driver. Or nothing happens at all, like the truck driver doesn't even come to the window or door purposely, or they don't hear them, whatever. So I chose to get myself out of it by driving, and I knew that it was going to be soft. But, you know, the worst case scenario would have been I would have had a tow, and I understand that that's like $500 for somebody to come out and tow you out, but that didn't happen. But so is this a learn from my error? I don't think it's an error. I think it's just some of the things that you deal with when you come out and go, you know, over the road, or you deliver, or I feel like Pippi Longstocking. My braid won't stay. It feels like there's, you know, like I feel like it's just some things that you go through, whether it's snow or mud. I mean, you're gonna run into this. So I just wanted to share that with you. Of course, I have to get a washout, and it will now also include a truck wash. But I'm okay with that because it's 66 degrees where I'm at right now, and I'm much more tolerant of a dirty truck when I'm in crappy weather like, you know, snow, salt, ice, that sort of crap. But if it's sunny out, I want my truck gleaming. So that's next up for me. And I'm waiting for my next load while I get unloaded to see if they send me something so I can take a look at it, do some pre-planning. And then once I get out of this area and get washed up, I will do that learned from my error that I owe you guys, because now it's nice weather. So all right, enjoy. I keep wanting to say it's Sunday, like I think it's Sunday. It feels like Sunday to me, but it's Tuesday. So happy Tuesday. I think there's what, 14 days left for Christmas, something like 15 days, 14, whatever, it's coming close. So enjoy your week. I'll be back, but enjoy your week nonetheless. So